Hi, and something I'm saying quite often, well, not, a little bit often at the moment, just because of a recent humble bundle. Oh, come on, brain, you can put words together. A Fisherman's Tale. Annoyingly, another game that seems to have really quite loud music with no way of turning the music off. In settings, apparently the only thing I can do is turn on and off hints, look at the credits, and say if I want to play room scale standing or seated. I think it was room scale by default. I've already popped in here to see if I could turn the music off, and I set it to standing, so I am playing standing. I don't know much of anything about this. I know it's a kind of VR puzzle game that plays with space and stuff like that. I've seen lots of very positive comments about it. Let me just adjust my headset. So I've run it up, started recording. Let's go see. Chapter selection. Okay. Go. Hopefully the music isn't too persistent, because it's really quite loud.
Now, stop me if you have heard this one before. Once upon a while ago, there was a fisherman's puppet, carefully made by hand. The puppet lived a simple life inside a model lighthouse, with everything in its place. And every day began the same way when he brushed his wooden teeth.
Can't pick anything up. Can stick a fork up my nose.
The toothbrush was in its usual place, beside the basin.
Yeah, got it.
Well, if you don't think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time. Next, he put a log inside his little stove to warm things up.
Oops. Press the button to launch your hand forward. Press the button to launch your hand forward. Press it again to make it
It
come
would
back.
get cold in here. The
Oh, I
puppet
see.
will put a log inside his little stove.
I see.
The puppet would put a log nice and warm, safe from the storm.
It's actually
Next, he would take his duster and carefully dust his lucky seashell over there on the shelf.
saving you from having to bend over. Okay. Kind of wish there was a smooth move in this.
His routine never changed. Next, he would dust the little seashell on the shelf in the corner. There. The shell reminded him
Got
of
it.
the sea when it was calm. Next, the fisherman would open wide his window to check the weather.
Where's the window? Oh, there it is. Okay, so
It did get a little stuffy in here. Time to open the window. A quiet sea tonight.
I do appreciate
Finally,
this being
and
able to
most
extend your hand thing.
important, every day he would work on his latest model. There, in the center of the room, a perfect model of his own little lighthouse, exact in every detail. It was nearly finished too. Only 2 pieces needed to be added to the replica. The little model cabinet and the final section of the wall.
Okay. You wanting me to do? Oh, right, okay. You want me to put that in?
Yes,
Okay.
the model should be a perfect replica. There was a section of the wall missing and a model cabinet. They must have good. Now, the final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside.
Hey. Oh no, head's come off.
There.
There we go.
Lucky this model snapped. Tired out from his routine, the fisherman will rest his aching wooden bones in his own rocking chair and go to sleep. And dream of models. Safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue was always fresh, where the world was simple and snapped together, the puppet would follow his routine. Brush his wooden teeth, dust his lucky shell, and work on his model.
This is kind of cute. Although I really wish there was a volume control.
Walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside.
Where's that light coming
Until
from?
one night, something changed.
Stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in. It might be nothing, but better safe than salvage, I always say. Coming up next, another hour of thrilling nautical news after these messages.
Oh, it's all dark. Ah, there we go. So, I suppose that's got me used to.
Every morning, the fisherman's puppet walked inside his model lighthouse with everything in its place. And he began his day the same way. Except this morning, something felt different.
Okay.
Mon Dieu, the window had been boarded up. The fisherman didn't remember doing that.
Oh.
Even when the storm came, he was safe in here. But no two silly planks of wood were going to get between him and his routine. He couldn't get them off by hand.
Okay. Do we have anything that looks like a crowbar or something like that? Can't get them off by hand. What about those hooks?
He needed to find something to pry off the boards. No good.
No.
He needed to pry the boards off.
Yes, I
The
get.
boards were nailed on. He would need some kind of tool.
Yes, I get that as well. I'm trying to. Ah, what about that?
Ah, this would do. What was it Papa used to say? Use the right tool for the right job.
Oh, there we go.
Nearly there. What was this feeling? The fisherman hadn't felt like this for a long time. At last,
Okay.
the smell of the ocean. But outside, not the sea. He
Oh.
couldn't believe his wooden eyes. Outside the room was another room, a replica room. And standing in it, a huge but very familiar figure of a fisherman. And he knew that if that huge figure were to turn, its face would be very familiar. Sacre bleu! If this was what lay outside, then what was inside his own little model lighthouse, in the model of his own room?
Oh. Oh, that's so cool.
The fisherman hardly dared to take the roof off to look inside his own little model.
Oops.
Yet, he had to. It was all there inside the model,
Holy
exact
shit.
in every detail. But the tiny version of himself, it was moving. He was inside the model, he was outside the model, and just who was pulling all the strings?
Just in, dear listeners, a general alert to all lighthouses. In spite of all of our thrilling, up-to-the-minute warnings, a lone boat has gone out into the storm. Lighthouse keepers, make sure your lights are shining bright. I repeat, a lone boat has gone out into the storm.
The lighthouse. The world might be folding in on itself, but only one thing mattered now. He had to turn on the lighthouse lamp high above. The life of a fellow sailor was at stake. A huge anchor blocked the only door. Whoever did it must really want to keep the storm out, or keep something in.
So cool. Okay, how do I turn the light on? Whoops. So, I can't move the anchor. Oh, hang on.
Of course. As below, so above. When he lifted the tiny anchor, the large one was lifted by his giant self.
Okay.
Zut! The door was locked. He must have put the key somewhere last time he left this room. Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened. Inside this room where he knew every cranny and nook, an unfamiliar voice said,
Hey, you. Yes, you, the scruffy-looking puppet. Yeah, you with the strings. Over here, on the shelf.
Ah. Hello?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you cracked in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Or why did you take the roof off?
The fisherman. He felt, well, his lucky shell had just started talking to him, and very rudely too, so he did not feel so great.
You test me every day and you thought I just had nothing to say? I'm an hermit crab, Sonny, and you might not appreciate a nice quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now, shh.
And what are we hiding from?
I'm hiding from the storm. Why do you think I stole the key?
The key? The key? Where is it?
Oh, fiddler crab sticks.
The fisherman took a deep breath. Oh, hermit crab, craftiest of all crustaceans, I must get to the top of the lighthouse. Those sailors out there may be looking for us. We must be brave.
Brave? Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat and a life preserver, just in case. Then, just this once, we will be brave.
Well, of course, courageous Captain Crab, said the fisherman. Your hat and a life preserver. Now, where would an everyday wooden puppet find a tiny life preserver and a hat fit for a crab?
That's so weird. Just before I actually try and get into this puzzle, I don't think I've played anything in VR that's...
Did you find something?
No, I'm
Show
busy.
me. Show me.
I'm talking. I don't think I've ever played anything that's really quite thrown me off in my Guardian. I'm just so confused about where I am. It's really quite cool. Right, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for a hat.
I feel the storm coming. No. No.
Where would I find a hat? Don't know what I'm looking for.
I should have moved gel years ago, I know. But
See
I
anything
never
that
found
looks
the
like a
courage to
hat?
live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm and you want me to leave? This is insane.
No. Little help. Little help.
I'm still waiting for that hat and a life preserver. My outfit's incomplete without them. Then, I think I can help you get the key to the top of the lighthouse.
I have no idea what I'm looking for, mate. No idea. Can't see
If you
anything.
knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
Can't see anything that looks like a hat. Don't think I'm very good at this game.
I feel the storm coming.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, no.
No. Clue? How do I get hints? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I pressed the button. I didn't want to do that. Resume. There we go.
How's it going?
Okay.
The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Yes, I know, but I have no idea what I'm looking for. What would be a hat for a
If you
crab?
knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
Wait, would that
Find
work?
me a hat and a life preserver. Then I'll consider giving you the key to get to the lighthouse.
There you go.
And making you my first mate as well.
There you go.
I don't think that will help.
Oh, okay. It's worth a try though. They look exactly the same. Well, they look very similar.
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something.
No, nothing in there. Okay, I think I give in. I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for.
So, did you find something? Let's have a look.
Oh, great. Take my own health. No, apparently not. Matches. No. I mean, that wouldn't work as a hat, would it?
I'll admit, I'm a curious crab asking you all this stuff. But this storm is really, really scary, believe me.
Would this work?
No, don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's definitely not something that is a
I
hat.
should have moved shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside.
How's about you?
Now, here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave?
Oh.
This is insane.
Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I'm missing a trick here. Maybe it's something that's really big. Oops. Probably didn't want to do that.
So, did you find something? Let's have a look.
Nope. Is there anything that's really big that would work?
There! Now, put it around my shell. Good.
Okay.
I feel more buoyant already.
Right.
Now I just need a hat. How else will people know I'm in charge?
Okay. So we need something that looks like a captain's hat. I'm not seeing it. What about the roof?
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something.
What about that?
I don't think that will help.
Okay. It's worth a try. Sarcastic little shit.
I won't move until I'm less scared. This scruffy looking puppet wants us all dead, it seems.
Think it through. Think it through. What would be a hat? What would work as a hat? Oh, can I? Oh, I was hoping I might be able to
How's it going?
steal my own
The
hat.
storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Okay, come on. Think, Dave. Think. What would work as a hat?
Have you found anything?
No, I haven't.
Bring it
Shut
to me
up.
when you find something.
He's really getting on my nerves. What was that? I don't know what that was.
I feel the storm coming.
No.
Look, I swear I'll make you my first mate if you find me a captain's hat.
Yeah, well, if you give me a clue as to what would work for you as a hat, that would be great. I don't think I'm good at these puzzle games.
Have you found anything?
Oh, he's
Bring
really
it to
getting
me
on
when
my
you find
tits now.
something.
Really getting on my nerves.
How's it going? The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
What am I missing? I'm missing something. Like...
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know.
Oh, shut up.
I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane.
I don't see anything that makes sense as a hat. Can't get the wheel, so that's not
So,
going to work.
did you find something? Let's have a look.
No, I didn't find anything. How do I get the hints?
A captain is nothing without his hat.
I could do the hint about now. Is that what they are? Are they kind of hints?
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But
That
I never
thing
found
there
the
that-
courage to live with this crazy weather
Oh, will
outside.
you shut
Now,
up?
here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane.
There might be something in the cabinet, but the handle was missing. Was there another handle somewhere?
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something.
Okay. Oh, for goodness
Good,
sake.
but the hat might be just a teeny tiny bit big for me.
Can I...
Good. Now put it on me carefully. I am very delicate on the news. So, you found everything? Well, if a little wooden puppet like you can do this, then I will be brave. Now, just let me get out of this damn shell. Phew.
You are really annoying.
Breezy. I feel so much lighter, and the world feels so much bigger. I don't think I can go back into my shell after this. Alright, let's do this. I'll help you open the door, so you can save your fellow silly old sailor.
Thank you very
And
much.
I, as captain, shall courageously remain here, on guard. Now, let's see. Where did I leave the key? I was holding the key while I was repairing my shell. Then I had a sudden itch, and then... blast it. I don't remember.
The crab had lived his whole life inside this little shell. No bigger than the fisherman's hand, but he was safe.
I've learned most. Got it.
Ew.
That will do. Alright, are you ready? Me too, I think.
Need to...
Farewell, shipmate. I won't forget what you did for me. Your captain salutes you.
He would need to find his way up the tower in the darkness, and already he could hear the storm rising outside.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get a hang of what's expected. I mean, I can see how the mechanic works, but I wasn't quite sure what I should be looking for and where I should be looking, but yeah, it's starting to make some sense now. Oh, this is weird. Oh, that made me feel a little bit icky. Okay. That was kind of fun. I think I can keep going with this.
We're with you through the night, fish fans, and remember, no catch is worth risking life and limb, even if it is the biggest, richest, fishiest catch you've ever seen. And to all you lighthouse keepers out there, keep those brights on. This one's for you.
Cool. Right, I think I'm actually going to leave it there because I don't want to go too deeply into this and I don't want to spend the next hour or two actually working through this. And I can see myself getting sucked in. Also, that music's really too loud. So I think what I will do is... which button was it? That one. There we go. I suppose... Yeah. Can't set the music. Main menu... Are you sure? Progress made from the start of this chapter will be lost. That's okay, because I just finished the chapter. Cool. Okay, I can see myself playing through this, having some fun with this. So, yeah, expect a very, very slow series of videos as I dip into this as well, I think. I like the idea. I'm apparently really shit at understanding exactly what I should be looking for. I get the mechanic, I get the idea, I get how I'll solve the problems. What I don't get, or certainly haven't got so far, is like, where would you look for a hat? Well, yeah, I should have looked in the one bit of cupboard, you know, one piece of side of a cupboard that I couldn't actually open. Not that obvious. I don't think I quite understand where the hints are. Sage you allowed hints, but get some hints. If you are stuck for too long, you can turn them on or off at any time. That's great, but I don't think I got any hints. Did I get any hints? I don't remember getting any hints. Unless it meant it was a kind of warmer, colder system. When I got close to the cupboard, he actually did say something, didn't he? The crab. So maybe that's what the hints are. Yeah, I like this. I don't think I would have deliberately bought this. Like, I wouldn't have seen it listed and gone, ooh, I need to have that, unless it was like ridiculously cheap. But having got it as part of a Humble Bundle, it's like, yeah, I can get behind this. And it's definitely one of those games that, like, if it was a 2D puzzle, and I can kind of see how it could work, I wouldn't entertain it, I wouldn't play it, it just wouldn't be my kind of thing. But in VR, there is just that kind of whoa factor as you're trying to solve it, and yeah, that makes sense. It adds an extra dimension that I like to it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, and yeah, I think I'm going to play some more of this. But for now, thank you very much. Try again. Oh God, do you know I'm so ready for my dinner and a beer now. I just can't talk straight. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.